Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to get this beautiful bomb beach wave. I've got the best tips and tricks to hold your beach wave all day. And I'm going to turn this frizzy hair into something so beautiful. So if I can tame this thing within 20 minutes, trust and believe you guys can do it. Because I know working with your hair is probably a lot easier than working with mine. We are going to turn this into something very beautiful. Okay, so my hair is just frizzy, whatever. We're gonna brush through the hair. I'm using a regular paddle brush. And this hairstyle really shouldn't take too long. If your hair is really knotty, a cool trick that you can use to create less breakage is to comb from the bottom of your hair and then work your way up. I need to calm down because I'm getting a little crazy here. Ouch, I got some knots going on here. Comb the whole thing out. I just like to flip my hair over. Perfect. Now you want to do this style on fairly clean hair. You don't really want an oily, greasy hair to do this hairstyle because the heat is going to make your hair look even more oily. So try to keep it moderately clean. If you don't have it extremely clean or it's not a first wash, that's okay. As long as you use some dry shampoo, you should be straight. This is also a good style to do on, like, you know, your fourth day, but you just don't want to be an extreme dirty hair when you do this because heat does tend to make your hair look a little bit more oily. I have this heat protectant here called Flexible Style Hot Off the Press. This is Paul Mitchell. And you know, I like to try a variety of things. Sometimes I use drugstore stuff, sometimes it all depends on what I like, but this one, it really smells so good. And I just spray this all over my ends. And anytime I'm blow drying, curling, straightening, doing whatever. If you're not used to doing your hair, you're gonna need clips or hair ties to separate your hair for control. So I'm just gonna part apart behind my ear, and I'm just gonna make it a cute little ponytail bun. Whatever you wanna make it, you make it. I like to do buns because I'm a buns type of girl. So I just take my little clip and I clip her up. Now I go to this side. My partings are not perfect at all, and it really doesn't matter at this point because we're just gonna curl. It's not gonna be a perfect type of hairstyle anyways. So
just part two in the front, two in the back, make your buns, make your ponies, whatever it is you like to wear.
okay. So I have 4 sections. This one I'm leaving out because this is the first section I'm gonna be working on to do my beach wave. So the first thing I'm gonna do is make sure that this section's really combed out. And I'm going to spray it one more time with my heat protectant just because I have very thick hair. So I also like to go into the sections and spray the sections to make sure. Because this part of my hair back here is really prone to breakage, so I'm trying to grow it out. So I gotta take extra good care of her. I'm gonna be using about like a 1-inch flat iron. This flat iron is called Herstyler. I think I bought this at like Burlington or something like that. But the reason why I bought this is because it's 100% ceramic plates. So anything I put on my hair has 100% ceramic plates because that's prone to do the least amount of damage to your hair, and I want my hair to not be fried. So any type of hot tool you're using, I definitely recommend that you get 100% ceramic plates. This is Herstyler. They're really inexpensive, and I will leave the link below. I'm going to separate this into 2 sections, like one from the top and one from the bottom. And then I'm just gonna clip this one out the way. What's really great about this is that this is like a super quick hairstyle because you're not going in and making everything super straight and perfect. You're actually making everything really, really wavy. So it takes less time to do this, at least for me, than to straighten my hair, so. Boom. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the hair straightener and I'm going to pass it over. I like to pass over my roots like at least 3 to 4 times because my roots are curlier, and I always pass over my ends like 1 time because they are more fragile. So you don't want to keep hitting your ends so much when you're using the straightener or a curling iron. You want to like pass over your ends 1 time. And so what I do is I go in horizontally with the straightener. I pass over the hair a couple times. Curly, so if yours is straight, then you want to go over it maybe like 1 time, not 2 times. Because you want the least amount of heat damage. Okay, so with this one, you go in horizontally, pass it over, get that nice and straight, and then I'm going to slightly turn the straightener, and then I'm going to twist my wrist as I'm turning it and slide it down at a diagonal. And then as I'm going down the hair shaft, I'm rocking the hair straightener so that it's not getting stuck in the hair at all. This should probably take me like 25 minutes to do on my hair, so it's not a hairstyle that will take that long. If you're in a rush, this is a go-to. I would go to this more than I would go to get a blow dry, because getting a blow dry, I have to straighten my hair. A sleek blow dry takes a lot longer to do on me than this does. Is that you can also do this with like a curling wand. Like, you don't have to do this with a flat iron. You can also get this look with a curling wand. Just the method that I'm going to be using is going to be really different. Now would be the time, after you do like the first layer and stuff, to go in and spray with hairspray. So a cool trick that you would do for the beach wave is that you would only spray in between the curls. Like that, and just let it air out. And you want, I don't use that much hairspray because my hair holds pretty well. You're not gonna see me do that too much, but that's a good tip and trick if you need that. If you need hairspray and you don't want your hair to feel super, super, super hard, spray in between the curls, not the whole entire curl. Okay, now moving on to the next back section in the back of my head here. I'm basically just gonna stay consistent and do that same exact thing I did with the other pieces here. And this is a little crazy. Let's just work with one side at a time. When you get to the front of the face, you want to curl away from the face so that your curls are away from your face, not falling into your face. So that's why I'm going this way and not this way. Now when I get to the crown of my head, like this part right here, I like it to look very voluminous. So I curl my hair differently at this section. I'm just gonna add a little more heat protectant. And I'm gonna separate this into two. And I'm going to curl backwards so that I have more volume. Okay, so at this point, going in with the shine spray. And at this point, I'm just going to comb it out with my fingers. just comb it out with our hands. And if you want, flip it over and get the roots really good. Flip it back over. And that's how I get my perfect beach wave. Like at this point, if your hair is really prone to falling out with the curl, you want to give it a nice good spray all over. Like you want to lift it like this too and just spray the waves, you know. But I'm gonna keep it like this. I got my shine spray over here. I'm gonna add a little bit of shine spray to the ends of my hair. And on this side too. And that's exactly how you get my perfect body beach wave look. And I hope that this video was super helpful for you guys. And if you guys decide to do the beach wave thing, send me a pic. And just know that you guys can get this hairstyle with a wand. You can get this hairstyle with a flat iron. The key to this hairstyle is brushing out the waves and also making the waves go in a direction that's away from your face. You don't want such structured curls after you're done using your curling iron. So you just brush it out. Hope that this video was super helpful for you guys. Give me a thumbs up, a like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next week. Love you guys so much.